Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, May 17, 2025. Work, health, and habits are strong themes in your life these days. Today, your relationship with any of these things can be complicated. There may be a sidetracking or delayed situation on the job or a minor health matter that interferes with productivity. Fortunately, a positive attitude and the determination not to let the little things get you down will save the day. As well, the day can bring good opportunities to express yourself creatively or affectionately. Especially as the day advances, you gravitate to people, projects, and pastimes that are tried and true, comforting, and secure. As the wheel of life turns, we watch our vast and vibrant stars. Jupiter, the planet of miracles, expansion, and growth, shimmers now as it transits the zodiac sign of Gemini. In Gemini, Jupiter will bring a unique flair to our intimate and sexual needs. First and foremost, we may find ourselves taking a more intellectual approach to seduction and sexual acts. Getting into someone's mental headspace, whether our own or a partner's, will be particularly tantalizing. Consider this energy now until Jupiter leaves Gemini on June 9, 2025. We will undoubtedly experience it. You're feeling sharp and optimistic about your prospects, and for good reason. Your mental energy is on top right now, and others will just have to follow behind. If you are not familiar with the herbal extract from the saw palmetto berry, it is high time you make its acquaintance. It has been clinically proven to lessen the abdominal cramps in women and to promote prostate health in men. The theme of easing suffering holds true for other aspects of your life, too. Back pain, neck pain, headaches can all be alleviated at least in part by increasing the amount of water you drink and the occasional yoga class. These are simple but profound recommendations. If you didn't get a lot accomplished yesterday and plan to do so today, rethink your plans. Much of the energy today will revolve around a vibration that focuses on the home and family. Of course, if you're home today, this will suit you well, as there is plenty you can do to feel a sense of accomplishment. But if you're in the workplace, it might be far more challenging. Try making some plans for this evening to get together with loved ones to help ease your thoughts and regain some concentration. As the moon makes its monthly visit to Sagittarius, as well as keeping you emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware and still strongly connected to the planets on the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence, it is also making you aware of a need for balance. While the moon is responsible for putting the spotlight on a balance between your own and your relationship needs, it just happens to be here when knowing when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off is once again being put to the test. Remaining emotionally engaged and aware but without overthinking things will make it easier to prioritize. While the moon, making its monthly visit to Sagittarius, is still connecting with planets in your romantic sector as it moves through, today its clash with Jupiter in your relationship sector is also putting a balance between your own and your relationship needs to the test, and the timing couldn't be better. This is the moon's last visit before Jupiter leaves, with a chance to move into some important weeks on the relationship front, aware of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. Aries, today calls for bold honesty but not at the expense of kindness. Your quote of the day: courage speaks clearest when it's gentle. Your color of the day is ruby red, passionate and wise. Lucky numbers: 1, 9, 18. You may feel pushed to make a quick move, but patience will reveal a better angle. Someone may surprise you with support. Accept it without pride. Let action back your words. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 17, 2025. Whether you're arriving here seeking clarity, reassurance, or just a quiet moment to reconnect with yourself, you've landed exactly where you need to be. This reading is more than just predictions. Think of it as a reflective companion for the day ahead, one that encourages you to pause, breathe, and listen inward. Today's cards are the Chariot, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 9 of Wands, and King of Swords. Each one carries a piece of guidance, and together they tell a story of resilience, collaboration, emotional renewal, and mental clarity. Let's unfold this narrative and see how it might align with your path today. We begin with the Chariot, a card of movement, momentum, and willpower. If you've been wrestling with indecision lately or waiting for a sign to act, this is it. The Chariot says you've got what it takes to push forward, even if the road ahead isn't perfectly paved. It's okay if you've been feeling like things have been pulling you in two directions. Sometimes it's in the tension that we discover our strength. Today, take one step with intention. You don't have to rush, but you do have to trust that you're capable of steering your own journey. Next comes the Three of Pentacles, which brings the reminder that progress often comes through collaboration. You're not meant to go it alone. This could be a nudge to lean into your community, to ask for support, or to recognize how much value others bring into your life. Think about the last time someone helped you in a small but impactful way, maybe a friend who reminded you of your worth, a coworker who made your day easier, or even a stranger who smiled when you needed it. This card asks you to notice those connections and maybe even reach out to co-create something meaningful today. Who could you build with, learn from, or simply share the journey with? The heart-opening Ace of Cups is next, and what a beautiful gift it is. This card signals emotional renewal, new beginnings in love or connection, and the overflow of heartfelt energy. If you've been feeling emotionally parched, the Ace of Cups is like that first sip of water after a long hike. It invites you to feel deeply again, to soften where you've hardened, and to give yourself permission to be vulnerable in safe spaces. This may be a day where a conversation heals something. A moment of self-compassion shifts your mood, or even where a creative spark reignites your passion. Let love, in whatever form it shows up, surprise you. Now we arrive at the Nine of Wands, a card that honors your persistence. It's okay to admit that you've been tired, or even a little on edge from holding it all together. This card tells you that you've come so far, and even though you're not quite at the finish line, you are incredibly close. Today, take a moment to honor your endurance, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally too. Maybe you've been standing guard over your boundaries, protecting something precious, or simply trying to keep your head above water. Whatever it is, know that your resilience has not gone unnoticed. You've done more than survive, you've grown through it. Finally, the King of Swords steps in, offering clarity and leadership energy. This card represents truth, intellect, and the power of speaking clearly. If there's a conversation that needs to happen or a decision that's been lingering, this is the time to approach it with calm confidence. The King of Swords doesn't shy away from difficult topics, but he does so with wisdom, fairness, and detachment from drama. You may find yourself thinking more clearly today, or seeing a situation for what it truly is. Use that insight wisely. Your voice has weight, and your mind is sharper than you may realize. When we look at the full spread, a pattern emerges: forward movement, meaningful collaboration, emotional healing, persistence, and clear-minded truth. It's a powerful recipe for growth, but also a reminder that you are both soft and strong. You are capable of pushing forward while staying open. You can hold space for others while honoring your own needs. And even when the path feels uncertain, you have an inner compass that knows which way is true for you. So let me ask you this: where in your life are you being invited to trust your strength without hardening your heart? Is there a connection, a project, or a dream that's asking you to show up just a little more boldly today? I invite you to share your reflections in the comments. What part of this reading resonated most with you? Have you recently made a decision that required courage? Or maybe you've had a moment of clarity that shifted everything? Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. You are doing beautifully, even if you can't always see it. Keep going. Keep feeling. Keep choosing what aligns with the truest version of you. You are supported, you are guided, and you are never alone on this journey.